Detroit, we are back. So we are here up at the start of the playoffs. And I will inform you guys that this is and will indeed be the official last episode of the Red Wings franchise mode. So I know that's a bit disappointing. I know we got 2 years left. So what I am going to do is this is pretty much going to be a quick cut of all of our progress through this year and next year. We're going to play through it all. I'll show you guys potentially moves that I make. I'll show you guys simulation records. I'll show you guys points and all that. But we're not going to like watch simulation in this video. I'll go ahead and we're going to kind of like skip through that, but I'll show you guys results and everything that we do on the way. So with that being said, we are actually going to do a full playoff sim here. What I'm going to do so that we can speed it up a little bit is I'm just going to skip through all the periods, show you guys the 3 stars, but we are still going to do sim game. So we're going to get right into it. I've already got lines set up. I've already got all that kind of stuff set up. So here we go. We got round 1 against the Montreal Canadiens. Starting off with a 2-1 lead. That's pretty good. Sprong with 2 goals in the first period. All right. And the third period, there you go. So Raymond gets a power play goal. We end up winning game number 1. There you go. Kosa with a good day, Hurdle with an assist, and Sprong with 2 goals. All right, so that is pretty much how we're going to do playoffs here, but we're going to zoom through these next 2 years. So I will go ahead and cut back when we have injuries done, all that kind of stuff. So this kind of stuff is just going to be cut out. Here we go. All right, so with Sider out, we're going to bump Hannafin up to the first line, Palika to the second, and then Tuomisto is going to come in. So we are good to get back into simulation here. So let's go ahead and get straight into game number 2 here. And we're going to skip through all the periods. Let's see. All right, 1-1, 2-2, nobody in OT 1. And there we go. We take game number 2. All right, not too bad. Oh, sorry. I forgot the 3 stars. Oops. My bad. All right, so far our goaltending has definitely saved some games. We need to score like 4 or 5 in one of these games for sure. Definitely need to score like 4 or 5. Here we go, game number 3. Good start. Good second. All right, here we go. Oh, they do come back and tie it up, and they end up getting the 4. That's I knew that was gonna happen. There you go. There's your 3 stars. No Red Wings. But we still are up in the series 2-1. We had the home ice advantage. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did. That was on their home ice. So hopefully we can. More Sider's back. So I'll be right back. All right. So there we are. Sider back with Dickinson. Got the lines all set back the way we want them. And we can go ahead and get into game number 4. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Simulate these periods here. Good start. 2-0 lead. All right. Oh, come on. We let them tie it up again. All right. There we go. We win it in overtime with Jordan Gavin. Here are your 3 stars. Gavin with 2 goals, and then both Canadiens players. All right. Let's see what we got here. So we're up in the series 3-1. Here we go. All right. Let's see if we can take series number 1. Here we go. All right. Start with a lead. There we go. All right. And there we go. So we're out of round number 1. I will go ahead and do, so the structure I'm going to do, which I think I'm going to do this for pretty much every other video so we can get a lot more years in less videos. I think what we're going to do is for playoffs specifically, we are just going to do kind of what I was doing there. Obviously, this is a 2-year video stacked into 1. So we're going to go ahead and do it a little differently here, but we are going to go ahead and what I think we're going to do is the kind of simulation that we were doing there, like normally for our 3rd period, we watch it kind of thing. I think we're going to stick to that for future videos. And don't worry, guys. Yeah, franchise mode isn't going anywhere. We're just going to go to a new team. I feel like I've exhausted kind of like this Red Wings team, and we've got like these 2 years left. Other than that, we're going to be starting another rebuild. And I don't know if I want to go another like 30 videos just to see if we can win another cup. But these are your points leaders for round number 1. It was a relatively actually low scoring series, so not too many guys standing out, but Kosa played phenomenally. I mean, low scoring, he was under 2 goals against, so no losses in regulation through that whole series, so nothing we can really complain about there. But let's go ahead and get straight into round number 2. So we're looking to get into this, and another thing I'm probably going to do is for future videos, we are going to go ahead and just do like updates throughout the season on either potentially when we make some moves, or if we decide to edit lines because things aren't going good, stuff like that. We'll come back and I'll show you guys, but I'm not going to do like watching every simulation of every game. So here we go. We're in round number 2 against the New York Rangers. Let's see what we got here. Moses scores on Kosa. Okay. All right, we come back to tie it. There we go. There we go. There's a goal. And here are your 3 stars. Raymond, Kosa, Casper. All right, not too bad. Let's go ahead and get into game number 2 here. We take an overtime win against the Rangers. Here we go. Sim game. Getting into game number 2 here. Like I said, I don't really want to waste time. I want to get you guys as much good content out as possible. So let's go ahead and get straight into this. There we go. We're starting with a lead. Keeping the lead. Oh, okay. Actually, Tomasino did get a goal. So we end up winning game number 2 as well. Casper with 2 points. He's got 3 in the last 2 games. Tomasino and Raymond with your 2nd and 3rd stars. All right. Not looking too bad. Let's go ahead and jump straight into game number 3. We're looking pretty good in the playoffs so far. We have very good defense in the playoffs, so not too bad. Here we go. Game number 3. All right. All right. Oh, they do come back to tie it up, and we do win it in overtime. There you go. Another only 2 goal against game. So Kosa's playing absolutely out of his mind in the playoffs right now. He is playing fantastic. I mean, 2 goals against every single game. We can win every game if we only need 3. Hop right into game number 4 here. Here we go. Period number 1. Ooh, that one hurt. Oh, yeah, this game hurts. I'm just getting past it. I don't even want to look. We don't have anyone on our 3 stars, so I don't even want to look. 5 goals against really hurts. But we have 3 chances to win 1 game, so let's go ahead and get it done here. All right, period number 1. Good start. 4 goals, 4 is a good start. There we go. All right. Oh, my God, we put up 10. Holy. All right, I'll look at the 3 stars. Mercer with a 5-point game, Hurdle with a hat trick, and Trocheck with 2 points. I want to look at the full box score, though. Wow. Yeah, look at those nights for all these guys. That's insane. Were there any minuses? Oh, my God. Lucas Raymond was a minus. In a, what, 10-2, 10-3 game, something like that. Dawson Mercer, definitely first star of the night for sure. Right? He was? Yeah. Definitely first star of the night with 5 points. But there you go. Yeah, 10-2 and you're a minus in that game. That is insane. All right, I told you we could, if we explode in goals, we're winning the series for sure. And we are on to the conference finals. We have made pretty quick work of these playoffs at 8-2 so far. So now that we are after round 2, I will go ahead and show you guys where the points stack up and how our team is performing. So let's go ahead and hop right into that. Here we go. So 11 on Mercer. Obviously the 5 really boosted him. Lucas Raymond point per game, Casper point per game. Hurdle, definitely that hat trick helped him. But still doing good. Daniel Sprong 7 and 10, Gavin 7 and 10. The one I'm hoping can start stepping up is Larkin. He's only scored 2 goals in the playoffs. I'm really hoping he can get up to that like 5-6 mark after like 2 or 3 games. That would be nice. So let's go ahead and get right. Wow, they won 57 games. Let's go ahead and get right into this Carolina series. This is definitely going to be the one. I think if we lose to Carolina, they're probably going to win the cup. So let's go ahead and get right into this period number 1. All right, 1-1. All right, we take a lead. There we go. We win game number 1. That's huge. Kosa playing great. Your 3 stars, Casper, Bjornfot, and Kosa. Casper with another 2 goals, so he's definitely filling out pretty nicely. You know, I do like how they are doing player growth in this game. I've never noticed before, but Casper gained some of those X factors. So having a guy with medium elite potential, even with no X factors in the draft, maybe by the time he's 24, 25 years old, he's going to have those X factors. So I do think that that is a very good ability that they allowed. So here we go. Game number 2. All right. 1-1. Oh, Ah, that was not a good one. Here are your 3 stars. All right. Nope, didn't mean to click on it again. There we go. So series is tied up 1-1. We knew they were going to be a good team coming in with 57 wins. Definitely hard to beat that. But let's go ahead and see if we can take them down. The series is tied 1-1, so not too bad. They did lose a game at home, so they have to beat us at home to make up for it. Let's see if we can stop. Oh, they have Quinn Hughes. Oh my God, this team is insane. Here are your 3 stars for game number 3. Wow, they have Quinn Hughes. That's gonna hurt. All right, so we are down 2-1 in the series. I think, yeah, for some reason it just made us look at the points. All right, let's get up to the next game here in the conference finals, and let's go ahead. Please don't tell. Yeah, it made me click play. Wow, these loading screens are not catching up with me right now. Okay, sorry about the misclicks. Here we go. Oh, dude. I'm gonna leave this in. I'm not even gonna bother editing it out because this is so dumb. It's funny. All right, here we go. Simulate. Holy crap. All right, here we go. Period number 1. All right, 0-0. Period number 2. All right, we're up. Let's tie up the series here. There we go. All right, we tied up the series. Here are your 3 stars. You got Kosa with a really good game again. Larkin with 2 points and Trocheck with a goal. Not too bad. All right, so Casper is still our points leader. He's not even quite point per game, but he's the points leader. So we need to rely on defense. Those 5-1 losses, they're not going to help. Here we go. See if we can win this game. We can't be giving up 5 goals. Yeah, this is where Kosa's really hurting us. Is some of these games he can't keep us in it, and it's really hard like that. All right, we got to win 2 straight, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got to win 2 straight. Here we go. Oh, come on. All right, period number 1. We got to start good. Period number 2. Okay. Period number 3. Oh, and there it is. So Detroit loses in the conference finals yet again. I would definitely have to put that one on some blown games here in the conference finals by the goalie. Some 5 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals against. When you have 3 of those, that's really hard to come back from. I will go ahead and show you guys a season wrap up here for the playoff points. There you go. So Raymond almost had 10 goals, 14 points. Casper and Gavin, same thing. So definitely good production out of them. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I am recording this early morning. Tomas Hertl came in and he did what I expected him to do on second line time. So can't really be too complaining. Can't really complain too much about that. Oof. It really is early, huh? Kosa, I mean, he played good. Blackwood did get a loss in there, but it seemed like he played great. Kosa did play good, but it's like, I think he played so good in the first 2 rounds that his stats don't actually show how he played in the 3rd round. I wish I could differentiate like just the 3rd round from the rest of the rounds, because the 3rd round I don't think was that great, but give you guys another update. So Sprong, best year of his career by far. Gavin, I think same thing. I don't think, yeah, I mean, 89 points, higher goal total than he ever had before, and higher assists. So he's trending upward. We've got 1 more year to make this stuff work. We've got Larkin on 1 more year. Hopefully we can figure out how to win a cup next year for my last year in Detroit. But we've got other stuff to get to right now. So let's go ahead, and right now we just need to sim to the end of the playoffs now that we're not there. Carolina Hurricanes did win the Stanley Cup. That's what I expected. And let's go ahead and get to the offseason. So San Jose and Arizona both move up respectively 4 spots. So 5-1 and 6-2. So everybody else gets bumped down a little bit, but seems like the draft class was pretty decent. So there really shouldn't be too many issues. Let's see. We do need to replace Randy Avery and Richard Modry. But let's go ahead and just get to the draft here. All right, so let's go ahead and start this draft. Here we go. So I don't think, yeah, we don't have a 1st round pick, which I expected not to. And realistically, with 1 year left, unless we get like the top pick, we're not going to have a guy that is available for us to use in the next year. So Our round 2 pick for 2 round 5 picks? No, why would I do that? All right, let's go ahead and make this pick. A medium elite goalie. I mean, so put the personally, I'm gonna take him because I know we're only doing 1 more year. I'm gonna cheese it a little bit, and we are going to trade and go ahead and try to get as many pieces for this year as possible. So, medium elite Kurt Mestry. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab him up, see if he's got any decent trade value. He's a grinder with medium elite. That's not too bad. Let's see. Anybody else we got here with medium elite potential? Yeah, there we go. Holmqvist. Let's go ahead and grab him up. We don't need to trade for this pick. Go ahead and exit the trading. Let's go ahead and send him to pick 111. All right. We should still have some of those elite lows that we could try to grab up. Yeah, right here. So let's grab up. Let's just grab up top to bottom at this point. Guy Francois. All right. Go to pick 222. Those should all be gone by now. I don't see why they would still be in this draft. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, we do still have an elite low. Milan Kluchek. All right. 64 overall already, too. All right. There we go. So we picked all elite players. So we do have some trade bait. But I don't think we even have to worry about contracts this year, do we? Let's see. Here's our re-sign phase. So let's go ahead and get our coaches back if we can. NHL associate coach. Yep, that's the role he was in. All right, we did have a retiring coach, so we know that we're going to have to hire a new guy for sure. But these guys we should be able to get back. AHL assistant coach, Wojtek Hurdle. Go ahead and get him hired. There we go. Okay, so it looks like we are all good there. Let's go ahead and just actually, I mean, we don't even need to do scouting this year because we're going to be done as soon as the playoffs are over. So we're not even going to bother doing scouting this year. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to contracts. So we've got Hurdle. If we want to re-sign him, we have 14 mil, so we theoretically could. How much does he want though? He doesn't want that much actually. For an 87 overall, even if he drops the top 6, he probably won't drop any like 86, 85. So I feel like he would be a decent player to keep. He does want an extension, so I'll go ahead and offer him like 2 at 5.5. That would be good with me. Noah Hannafin. Let's try to go 1 year at like 5.7. Hopefully he'll accept that. Dawson Mercer doesn't want to re-sign. We can go ahead and release him. Berggren, we can go ahead and re-sign. Does he want to? Yes, he does. Okay, let's go ahead and get him at like 1.7. Barabanov, we're going to go ahead and release. Let's see. So these guys, we're just going to go ahead and speed through these lower guys. If they're on 2-way contracts, we're just going to offer it. All right. Nope. Brodeen, you're getting released. Don't want to deal with people down here wanting 1-way contracts. Vero, go ahead and sign up. All right. Trotter, same thing. Nope. We can release him. All right, so Lupul, he is old enough to sign up. I know that it is kind of pointless at this point because we're not really going to be using him at all, but might as well just try to stick to potential storylines, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead. So that's all of our skaters. Okay, do we have like... So Blackwood needs a contract. It says he does want, or he doesn't want an extension. I'd be good with trying like straight up on that. Okay. Does it say his role is starter? It says his role is starter. Maybe that's why he doesn't want an extension. He feels like he should be getting more games, which honestly, based off his performance, I would actually agree with it. It says Lucas Raymond is down to an 88. I wonder why. I don't know why he would be at an 88. But regardless, we're going to run with it. We need to go ahead and advance a day. Nope. Advance day. Let's see who signs, who doesn't. All right. So we need another coach there. Hannafin, Bergen rejected. Hurdle. Blackwood rejected, Stevens, Vero, Gibson, Lupel, Niederbach. Okay, so let's see. We need to go to all expiring here and see who we still have. So it's just Berggren. Berggren and the goalie, and we have 4.6 mil. So let's see. What does Berggren do for us? +6 with 36 points. Yeah, he's definitely worth getting back. We can go ahead and do 2 mil for Berggren. And then let's go ahead and go to goalies, and Blackwood will go at like 2.3. I feel like that will sign them both. Yep, and yes. Okay, so we're at 2.3 million now. Is there anything we can do with that, with our trade value and everything, that could make this team a Stanley Cup contender for this last year? It would have to be with trades. We're not going to do it with free agency. So ideally what we're going to do here, sim to free agency, we got to go get our coaches for sure. Got to go get our coaches, but let's, we're going to focus on trying to, we're going to focus on trying to see, like, we're not going to worry about keeping specific players. We are just going for a cup here in the last year. So we need an NHL goalie coach, which usually you find in associates. So let's try here. We'll try this guy, NHL goalie coach, give him a whole bunch of money. Johnny Robbins, what a hairstyle on that guy. Give him max money, offer contract. There we go. We can go to AHL associate coach. Let's go. If you guys can hear that in the background, I apologize. My dog is going absolutely nuts right now. I don't know why. Grab this guy up for AHL associate coach. Offer him the contract, and then AHL assistant coach. Go ahead and offer Wallen up the contract. Yep, AHL assistant right there. All right, there we go. Offer contract. And continue. I don't know what he's doing. Sorry, my dog's going crazy. It's distracting me. There we go. We should have all those coaches signed. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't come and sign with us. Okay, now, I mean, we'll just take a peek. So I'm pretty sure at the start of free agency, you can start making trades as well. Let's just go to UFAs. So realistically, someone like Troy Terry would be a good guy to get, but he's so expensive. I don't know if it's worth it. Same with Brant Clark. So I feel like trades are what we're going to have to do to try and make this happen. So, I mean, we got, yeah, there's no goalies either. So that's okay. We're not doing anything in free agency now. So we know that we're not doing anything in free agency. Let's see what we're looking at for forwards, defensemen, and goalies. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we definitely need some depth forwards, actually. Let's see. None in the system, right? Nope, none in the system. So we actually do need some forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 2 depth forwards. So let's go ahead and go to free agents. We're going to look for guys who are looking for like less than 1 mil. We want UFAs. We're going to go all the way down here. All the way down here. We're just looking for depth guys here. We need 4th liners. That's it. So we're looking for real low contracts. Someone like Gauthier. Ethan Gauthier wouldn't be bad. Actually, he's awful defensively. Jeez. Yeah, that's a minus. It's a minus 40 waiting to happen. Let's see what else we got here. So, yeah, someone like Bankier maybe. Not awful. Could be a lot better. Could be a lot better. What about Jack Thompson? Oh my God, the defensive awarenesses are so bad down here. Scott Lawton, I mean, his would be good, but yeah, I mean, so let's see, any older players down here? Yeah, like I would prefer Liam Foudy. Nijov, I'd probably even prefer. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Nijov. We can offer him 0.95. He should accept that. Let's go and grab, how about, so Nijov is a depth defenseman, actually. We need a forward. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab McDonough. I'm fine with him playing on that bottom line. 0.925. And then let's see, Connor Zary. Yeah, like Hunter Zeri. Okay. Let's go ahead and go 0.975 for Zeri. I'm good with them playing on the bottom line. They have decent defensive stats. They can keep the puck out of the net. And I mean, he probably played AHL, right? Yeah, he played AHL, but that's okay. We can go ahead and make that work. So, we got our fourth liners signed. Let's see. Is there anyone else we would just want to snag up for the purpose of doing it? Someone down in here, maybe like Xavier Simoneau. Yeah, he actually would be a decent depth guy to also offer a contract. We can go 925 two-way. So who all have we offered? A left wing, a lefty, a center, and another forward. Okay, sounds good. So let's just go ahead and see if we can get those guys signed. But then I feel like we are going to make trades right at the beginning of the season, seeing how good we can make the team. Go ahead and advance days. All right. All right. They both accepted. Let's go ahead and decline and edit trade block. We don't need suggested trades. We're going to go through and make our own anyways. All right. So let's go ahead and get through here. All right, there we go. Advance some days. We want these guys signed. Robin's accepted. So that's our full coaching staff. McDonough, Simoneau, extremely happy. All of those guys. Okay, I think that's it. So let's go ahead and sim to next season here. Got nothing left here. I'll come back when we get there. All right, so we are here. We are up at the next season. Up here in July of 2030. Okay, so now, oh geez. All right, so Sprong got some X factors. He's definitely going to be second lining for sure. Kurashev is definitely going to be third lining. Gavin is definitely going to be first lining for sure. He's up at a 91. And yeah, so that's looking pretty good. We're going to go ahead and do it just like this for now so we can look at it. I like our second line, and honestly, they're not taking up a lot of money. I mean, 6.7, 5.8, and 5.5. That's not bad. Now, I think the guy I want to try to make some cap space with is Lucas Raymond. Now, we have a whole bunch of trading aspects to use. We are literally dumping everything into winning the Stanley Cup this year. So, we need to upgrade our positions, right? So, realistically, we have our top two defensemen for sure. We have that. Our second line ain't too bad. We could use someone a little bit better, but it's not too bad. Defense doesn't look awful. I want to try to upgrade Raymond, which will also give us some cap space, and then we can upgrade our depth a little bit. So I know that he still has his max X factors, which is really nice. But if we can get a guy like 93, 94 overall on that first line, that is going to be unbelievable. So we have Gavin as a playmaker and Larkin as a playmaker. So I want to find a sniper to put on that top line, an elite sniper. So we're going forward, first line forward, player type sniper. Let's go ahead and see who we have and who we could potentially go for. So, I mean, I don't think we're going to get any guy up here. I don't think we're going to be able to swing it. Like getting like a Mikko Rantanen, any of these guys up here, Connor Bedard. I don't know if it's doable. Let's just take a peek because I think Raymond still has decent trade value, just not crazy good trade value. So let's try someone like Pasternak. Let's see if we can go ahead and get Pasternak. Lucas Raymond. So we're going to have to add a lot of value. So let's see here. We can give him our first round pick. We're literally dumping everything to see if we can win a Stanley Cup. Skaters matching block. We can also put Lupul in there. That might go through. First, Lupul and Raymond for Pasternak. I'd be okay with that. Trade rejected. Value isn't anywhere near where it needs to be. What about any of these guys? Yeah. So how about Downey as well? This is our main piece that we're going for. So I'm willing to dump most of it into this. Let's see if we can make that go through. Trade rejected still. Woefully insufficient. Okay. So I mean, here's the problem: is our next guys are down here. Let's see. Rejected. They would take Downey. Okay, so let's just see. Can we give them also next year's first? The value isn't there at all compared to what you're giving up. That doesn't look true at all. All right, I will come back when we find another trade that I think we can do. So give me 1 second. We'll be right back. All right, you guys. So we are back here. I think I may have found a potential deal here with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now we got Raymond and Lupul, which the trade value already looks decent. So I'm just going to try it like this. Value on the table is too far off. So then what I'm going to go and do is, because we have an abundance of these, I'm just going to toss in Clutterbuck, see what they say. But the value you are sending our way isn't sufficient at all. So let's see, who else do they want? They also want Mestry. Let's go ahead and just toss him in there. He's got a decent amount of trade value, actually. That's kind of actually, yeah, he's got a decent amount. I would like to try someone underneath that. Let's try Schultz first. There we go. All right, so Patrick Laine joins the top line. All right, so now we need to see if we can upgrade some of our defensemen and potentially find so I would like to upgrade Edvinsson, Hannafin. I would like to upgrade one of these guys as well. So we have 4.4 million available in cap space now. So I want to upgrade. How is Dickinson less trade value? Probably just because of his 8.7 mil. I don't know. Whatever. We want to try to upgrade Edvinsson or Hannafin. They both have pretty much the exact same trade value. Edvinsson is a little more, so we're going to go ahead and use him to try and upgrade. Find a team that wants them, see if they have an upgrade we could potentially do, like the Kings. They have cap space as well. Who do they have? They have York. That's not really an upgrade, and they're paying him a lot of money. Okay, what about the Florida Panthers? Do they have an upgrade? They have Ekblad, not really a true upgrade, and they pretty much have no other defensemen, so they wouldn't really give him up. Let's see, what about you guys? Oi, your defense is in shambles too. Okay, what about the Wild? Let's see, wow, everybody's defense is in shambles. Canadians, I mean, I don't really want to trade in division, but the Canadians, like Reinbacher, might be a guy that we could go for. We could probably for sure get David Reinbacher. I'm looking for more along the lines of like 87 overall. Let's see. So New Jersey Devils. No, I mean, I'm not going Luke Hughes, that's for sure. New York Islanders. No, Kiwi Har. I mean, I could try for Kiwi Haru, but that's a 90 overall on our second line. That is league approved. So let's just see what we got here for all skaters. Let's see here. We could toss Mestry in. That might go through right there. Let's try it. It doesn't meet our block needs all that well, and the value isn't there whatsoever. So they don't want Mestry. What do they want? Do they want goalies maybe? We can't give them any of those skaters. They don't want any goalies, and they don't want any picks. So we have to really load up the value for Kiwi Haru, which I don't really want to do. The Flyers, do they have an upgrade? Let's see. Barker, he's not really an upgrade though. And he's a defensive defenseman. Let's see here. The Sharks, what do they have? Literally nothing. Wow, they're going to be bad. The Kraken, Vince Dunn. I mean, that's right around where I was saying I wanted. Vince Dunn wouldn't be a bad option because he should have X factors. Yeah, he's max X factors as well. Okay, so they want Edvinsson. Who else do they want? They don't want the forward though. They do want Mestry actually. Let's see if we can do it with Mestry Edvinsson. There we go. Okay, so we upgraded Edvinsson, best roster. There we go. Okay, what other upgrades do we want to do? So let's see, maybe upgrading our goalie as well. So we can toss in like Kosa and Downey to try and get a true goalie upgrade. Let's see, does anyone want both of them? The Senators want both of them. Who do they have? They don't have anybody. Let's see. Who do the Kings have in net? Nobody. Okay, we're going to go back to player search actually, and we're going to look for an upgraded goalie. Here we go. So let's go ahead and back out. We want goalie. All right, so we're looking for decent overall with low trade value. So let's go ahead and go up here. pretty much every goalie has low trade value at a decent overall. So Wallstedt might be our guy that we're going to go for. 89. He's got the X factors, 1 year. Let's go ahead and try for it. We're really looking to stack this team up. So Jesper Wallstedt. All right, let's see here. So we're going to toss in Downey. We're going to toss in Kosa. Detroit would be over max salary cap, but not by much. So we would just need them to retain a little bit, or we give them something else with salary as well. Let's see. Skaters matching block. We could go. How much do we need? So I'm just going to test it. Let's toss like him in. Minnesota would have more than 50 players, but that does bring us way under. So we are actually decently close. So let's see. I don't think that would get us there. That would get us there. They would have more than 50 skaters. So let's see. This guy. Now Detroit would be over max salary and like literally less than $1 million. We might not be able to get someone getting paid that much. So we're going to have to go look at a different goalie who's not making that much money. So Diagonal, there we go. 87 overall goalie, much better than what we have right now. Let's see. Let's just sort by overall. Is there any 87? Kochetkov is under him in trade value. Realistically, we can just go for Peter Kochetkov. So let's try and go for him. Let's see here. This is going to be quite a longer episode, but it's okay. We want to go. Let's see. They don't really have trade value, so we can't really use them. Let's go Downey and Kosa. That's already league approved. Here we go. There we go. All right, we have Kochetkov, so we have our starting goalie now. What else do we need? So we have our starting goalie, our backup there. Let's see. So forwards, let's go ahead and count them out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I would be okay with that. Theoretically, upgrading some of those guys wouldn't be bad. We don't have much cap space left, though. So we would have to get rid of someone taking up some cap space like Hannafin. If we can find a different 84 for Hannafin, like here's what I'm thinking now is we find a different 84 for Hannafin, downgrade in salary cap, right? So we need to find someone right around Hannafin where we can pretty much do a straight trade but lower salary. So let's go ahead and exit the trading. Let's go ahead and exit here. Let's look for defense, top 4, search. Hannafin should be classified as a top 4. Okay, so we're looking down in here. We need not much trade or not much salary cap. So is there anyone down in here? So Anderson is the first one I'm looking at, which Mikey Anderson would not be a bad option to downgrade in salary. Other than that, we don't really have any options. So let's see. What would it take to get Mikey Anderson? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Unpin and trade for asset. Let's see what we can do here. So Mikey Anderson. Let's go ahead and toss in Noah Hannafin for him. They want Hannafin, so that's not bad. Okay, so Noah Hannafin for Mikey Anderson. Let's see if they'll just do it straight up. No, but the value is just a bit low, so we don't even have to give up much of anything. Let's just toss in a 7th for now, see if that works. There we go. Okay. So now we have a little bit more cap space as well. So potentially we can try to upgrade some of our bottom guys for better depth. So yeah, I'm talking like try to upgrade where would we go? So upgrading like, because that's our third line stops at Sprong, or second line stops at Sprong, third line is right here. So potentially upgrading like Berggren, right? Trying to upgrade Berggren to like an 82 or an 83 for that third line. And then potentially some of these guys. Trocheck does have top 9. He dropped to top 9. But theoretically, I mean, all these guys are decent at defense, so I'd be fine with running full 79s on the bottom line. But I think we're going to try to upgrade Berggren. So let's see. We're looking for like 82, 83 overall players. 83, 84 even would be good. Let's see. Let's just scroll through teams that want him that aren't in our division. Yeah, like a Jacob Verana wouldn't be bad. Green Tree. We could try to get Green Tree. Liam Green Tree. That wouldn't be too bad. Let's see if we can grab him up. What else do they want? So let's see. Goalies matching block. They want him. We could probably get something else as well back for this. Let's see. Can we get like an 80 overall guy with like no trade value? Do you guys have any of those guys? Like a Finiseyev maybe? We do that? Yeah, we could probably do that. Berggren and Holmqvist for Green Tree and a Finiseyev. There we go. All right. Here we go. Okay, so our depth is looking a lot better. Let's see what we're looking like. So for forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm good with that. And then we have all these guys as depth players. Defenseman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Nijov as our filler. Looks good to me. And then Kochetkov and Blackwood. So I'm actually very okay with this team. This team looks like it could be a Stanley Cup winner. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, because we're not doing any scouting this year, because this is the last year we're playing on the Red Wings here. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is just sim to regular season. I'm gonna work up our lines. Mikey Anderson fully healed. Just continue. Go ahead and get to the regular season here. Okay. So let's go ahead and edit the lines here. Okay. I mean, honestly, I just want line A on his shooting side. Second line looks good. Third line looks good. And fourth line looks good. What do we have for scratched? Kurashev. So Kurashev is going to go in for probably Aiden McDonough. Yeah, Kurashev comes in for Aiden McDonough. There we go. And then a Finiseyev down to the fourth line and Kurashev up to the third. There we go. Okay, I'm liking the way this team looks. We have a lot of X factors. Let's look at defense. Dickinson, Sider. Let's try and go here maybe. We could just do Bjorn Fott with Vince Dunn, since an 87 on that second line with max X factors is really, really good. Okay. Power play here. We're going to go... Actually, I might just be okay with that. We have +5 on both power plays. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, I'm good with power play. That one looks good. We're going to go Larkin on the draw instead of Zary. I don't see why that would be that way. Gives us added bonus? Sure, why not? Okay. Okay. And okay. Everything looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do, here's what we're going to do for this season. And this is how future videos are going to go from now on, so we can get a little more done in them. What we're going to do is for regular season, we're going to go ahead and simulate about every 20. We're going to simulate 20 games, come back. I will show you guys where we're sitting at stats and where we're sitting at for records. So I will catch you guys in 20 games. All right. So we are here 20 games in. We are 13, 5, and 2. So decent start. Patrick Laine with 18 goals in 20 games. Absolutely killing it. We got him for what we needed him for. That top line is unreal with Larkin, Gavin, Laine. Larkin did just go down with an injury, though. So we will have to see where that line is going to end up without Larkin. We're probably going to be moving Casper up to the top line. Sprong with 18 points, though. He's still going good. Hurdle with 18 going good. Casper with 13. I mean, he's got 2 guys on his second line that are already playing phenomenal, so it's hard to contest. Moritz Seider with 16 playing good. Vince Dunn with 12. Here's your plus-minus leader of Larkin at +20. We do have some minuses here, but it's pretty much the bottom line, so can't be too upset about that. Kochetkov playing phenomenal. Blackwood, if he steps it up, we're going to be insane. Like, his normal year would be 3-1-1 at this point. We would be 15-4-2. That would be an insane record to start off for the first 20 games. So that is where we are sitting at. I don't think we need to change anything. So I will say, actually, I will go ahead and jump back in and we can go ahead and edit these lines really quick so that we can, yeah. So actually, Gavin moving up like that isn't that bad. Let's go ahead and go Green Tree there. Kurashev, Tomasino, Afinaseyev. I'm good with that. Let's just see. Does Kurashev have better face-offs? He's got 80. Yeah, so let's just toss Kurashev down the middle. Let's check, make sure everything's good here. Yep, everything's still good there. Actually, no, we want that. We want it happening like that. There we go. All right, so I will catch you guys in another 20 games. Larkin will be coming back. I will show ahead and show you guys the injury report. It might not say when he's coming back, and I'm pretty sure his return date wasn't that bad. I don't think it's that long. I think it's like a strain or something, so he should be back pretty soon. I'll go ahead and toss him back in the lines the way the year started, and we're going to keep on going. So I'll catch you guys back about halfway through the season. All right, so just a little update. Larkin is back from injury only a couple games later, so not too bad there. And we've still got everything going the way we want it here. So we're going to go ahead and get right back into simulation. We'll be right back. All right, so we are here after 41 games, and as you can see, this team is unbelievably good. The Ducks are the next closest team, 10 points back. We are 38-3. That is an unreal record. There you go. Larkin has 56 points on that top line. He is going to have a career year, on pace for over 100. So gonna be going good there. Line A at 31 goals already. He is playing out of his mind. He's on pace for 60 plus. Jordan Gavin having himself a point per game year still. Tomas Hertl pretty much close. Casper, same thing. Casper is now max X factors. I don't know if I noticed that or not before. Sider still getting good points at 30. Dunn still getting good points at 27. Palika actually doing pretty good. He did get injured, as you guys can tell. But our team is still doing phenomenal. Larkin's a plus 22. I mean, it's still just basically that bottom line. So there is our update. Let's go ahead and go to goalies. There you go. So Blackwood turned it around. Kochetkov is 23-5-1. He's simulating great. Blackwood is 7-4-2 as a backup. So there you go. The team is playing phenomenally. I will go ahead and halfway through, I will show you guys the league leaders. Here you go. Here are your league leaders in goals. Matthews and Pasternak both have 32, but we have Line A with 31. So definitely right up there. Leaders in assists. Shane right up there with 40. He's playing great. Stutzla up there with 39. Marner and Larkin tied at 37. So we have pretty close to top guys in the league. And as far as goalies go, we should have the win leader. Yeah, we have Kochetkov at 23. Swayman is in Edmonton with 21. And Daniil Tarasov in Florida with 20. Tied with Korpisalo. So there is your mid-season update. We are going to go ahead and get to about 60 games through. I will show you guys where we're at when we get there, and we will be right back. All right, so we are officially 61 games in. We got 21 games left. We are sitting up at 85 points. We are actually second in the NHL to the Edmonton Oilers, but realistically, I mean, we're pretty much guaranteed a playoff spot at this point. Dylan Larkin at 77 points in 58 games played. He did have an injury that kept him out of a couple games, but still looking great. Patrick Laine with 44 goals in 61 games. He's having a great year. Jordan Gavin, 65 points. So top line is playing amazing. Second line, Hertl at 55, 52, and 46 at Sprong, 52 at Casper. So once again, they're having a great year. Mort Sider at 56 or 46 points, and Vince Dunn at 41. That pair, or those defensemen, are having themselves a great year. Dickinson only down at 16 points, but he's a plus 19. So he's the guy that he's more of an anchor player. So can't be too upset about that. Casper is leading our team, tied with Larkin at a plus 28. Let's go ahead and look at our goalies here. So Kochetkov already at 30 wins, 37-3. Playing great. Blackwood at 10-10-2. He's our backup, so we figured something like that was going to happen. Here are your league leaders. We have goal leader is Pasternak and Laine tied at 44. Your point leader is Aho at 80. Larkin trailing pretty closely at 77. Let's go ahead and go to goalies here. Your win leader is Swayman. Tied for second are Kochetkov and Ilya Markov, who is actually an 83 overall medium elite goalie, only 25 years old, so he's having himself a great year. But let's go ahead, and other than that, I mean, we've got our line still the same, no new injuries during that time. Let's go ahead and get up to, I don't think we really have anything we can do at the trade deadline either. I will go ahead and look off camera, but There you go. I mean, we took another loss there. We are a hardcore buyer. I don't know if there's anything we theoretically can do. We're going to go ahead and try. I will come back if we do make a trade. But other than that, I mean, I don't think that we really can do anything. So I will come back if we make any trades, and I'll let you guys know. If not, I will come back after the season is over. So we'll be right back. All right, so one that we are going to try is this one right here. They want to dump Zach Werenski. We have Palika that we could trade for him. We're upgrading again. They want a first-round pick in return, so let's see if we can make this work. There we go. Okay, so we have Zach Werenski. Hopefully, wait, was he injured? I didn't check first. All right, well, that is pretty much the only deal we could have made, so we're going to go ahead and exit trade deadline. I really hope he wasn't injured, because if so, then we don't have anyone to fill in for that slot. Let's go ahead and advance a day. I'm going to go ahead and check. I really hope he wasn't injured at the time of trading. Let's see here. Edit lines. Come on, please don't be injured. He's injured. Nice. Okay. Well, that's on me. So we'll see if that affects us long term or not. Let's see. Go ahead and get these reset up the way I want. Bjorn fought back up. We're not gonna do that, but let's go ahead and take a look at injury report. See, I was wondering why they would part ways with him, and it's because he's not coming. Wait, what? No data to display at this time. Where is Zach Werenski then? What? I'm confused now. Let's go and advance one more day. See if maybe it just didn't update our injury report. No data to display at this time. Okay, well, there's one way we can know for sure, and we can just go to propose. Oh, we're past the trade deadline, so we can't. Okay, let's go to contracts. Will it say if he's injured here or not? Where is Zach Werenski? Wait. Wait, what? Why is he in the AHL? What the hell? Okay. Why would it automatically put him in the AHL? Get Zach Werenski up. Put Nijov down. There we go. Wait. What? Nijov? Is Zach Werenski up in the NHL? Wait, now I'm getting confused. Okay, he is. Foof. All right, so there we go. Best AHL lines is fine. Let's go ahead and get over to the NHL. Edit lines. We're just gonna do head coach preferred because I know that the power play and everything looks pretty good. I know what I want to switch when I do this as well. We go there. We go there. Kurashev comes in up to the third. And Zach Werenski and Vince Dunn. There you go. So that's looking pretty good now. I can't really complain about this defense at all. We still have Kochetkov Blackwood. Our team looks pretty star-studded. So let's go ahead and finish up this simulation. I will come right back when we are towards the end of the year. And we will see how this team ends up. So we will be right back. All right, so we are here at the end of the year. We finished with 111 points, 52, 23, and 7. And there you go. The Red Wings have won the President's Trophy. So, best team in the NHL. We did it. We turned our team into the best team in the NHL for the last year we're here. So, let's go ahead and for the playoffs here, what we're going to do is this might not be the most entertaining, but we are going to simulate games until we are at an elimination game, and then we're going to hop in and do the periods and watch the third. So we can't get an elimination game until we're at game number 4. So we're going to go ahead and simulate this. We do take a 3-2 loss, a 2-1 win, and a 4-3 win. So let's go ahead and go up here. The series is 2-2, so the last 2 games are theoretically going to be elimination games. If we get to both of them, we do take a 7-4 win against the Lightning. So let's see if we can close out the series here in game number 6. We're going to start with the first period. Start small. Here we go. 2-2. Okay, Hurdle and Simino. Point and Mangiapane score for them. Period number 2. They do take a lead. Let's go ahead and see how this third period lines up. There we go. We tied it up. Patrick Laine with a goal. That's what we got him for. He's our goal scorer. They do still have Vasilevsky 7 years later. So we know we have to compete with that. They are on a power play. We do get a goal right at the end of their power play. Daniel Sprong, absolute unit of a player for us in this franchise mode. We love Daniel Sprong. We are up 5-4, and we do take series number 1. Sorry, dogs are going crazy. Still are from earlier on in the video. So there we go. There's your 3 stars of the elimination game. Casper found himself in there, and we are going on to round number 2. All right, so we are up here at round number 2. We have the Montreal Canadiens once again. Let's go ahead and get up to potential elimination games. We do take an OT win. I'm going to go ahead and edit these lines. I'll be right back. All right, so we are back into simulation here. We did get another win, so this technically isn't an elimination game because we're not up 3-0. So we're going to go ahead and get up to this game, see if we're going to make it 1. No, the series is tied 2-2. Let's see. Game 6 is also elimination game in our favor. So let's see if we can go ahead and take series number 2, round number 2 in game number 6 again. Period number 1. We do go down 2-0. Period number 2. We do go up 3-2. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. It's a 1-shot game. I want it to be a 2-shot game at least. I don't like these power plays, man. All right, our penalty kill. Oh my God, this period, half the period has been all power plays for one team or the other. Come on, hold out. Here we go. Let's hold out. I want to win this cup this year, man. I want to win the cup again. And there we go. All right, we're going to the conference finals. Montreal is out of our way. There are your 3 stars for the elimination game in round number 2. There we go. All right, now that we are after 2 rounds, we can go ahead and take a look at the playoff stats. Let's go ahead and take a peek here. So we've got 3 guys at 11 points. Sprong, Laine, Gavin, Casper, Larkin are pretty much up there at 10. Larkin with 9, Hurdle with 9. Vince Dunn still playing great, and Sider playing great. And then Kochetkov having himself a decent playoff. So can't be too mad about that. Let's go ahead and hop straight in round number 3. All right, so we are here at the conference finals. Now, we do have a rematch of last year. This team does not seem nearly as dominant as they were last year. So let's see. And we got a lot better. So let's see if we can make this an elimination game in game number 4. Oh, Vince Dunn is injured. Okay, I will be right back. We'll get back into simulation right after these lines are edited. All right, so we're back here in simulation. Sider's injured. Give me one more second. All right, so we got back into simulation. We did end up losing 2, so hopefully we don't lose this one to go to elimination game. Vince Dunn is back. I'll be right back. All right, so, oh, crap. All right, we got to win 3 games straight. Every game is an elimination game here. I put everything into this year. Injuries are kind of hurting us. Sider isn't here right now. Here we go. Period number 1. All right, good start. Period number 2. Oh, and they came back and tied it up. Please don't tell me conference finals is where it happens again. Come on. Oh, we put everything into this year. Literally everything. Oh, no. Okay. All we need to do is get out of this game. This game is the scary one. All right. Going into overtime. Sudden death. It could, the next, one shot can seal the fate. Come on. I know I'm silent. I'm nervous. Oh, there's so many shots in this game. Double overtime. Oh, come on. I didn't see. Oh, and an ex-Red Wing, Philip Zadina, ends up killing us. Oh. Sebastian motherfucking Cosa. That hurts. Well, I want to say this. You guys have made recording these videos very enjoyable. I appreciate the continued support. I appreciate the continued return and coming back and watching these videos. I do really appreciate it. That is going to be all for the Detroit Red Wings. Officially, that is going to be all for the Detroit Red Wings. We did our best to push ourselves. We lost in 5 to the Carolina Hurricanes, to Sebastian Cossa, to Philip Zadina. There you have it. The Detroit Red Wings are eliminated in the conference finals once again. We put together a pretty good playoff streak. We put together a pretty good team. We just couldn't pull it out. All right. I don't know what team I'm doing next. Leave it down in the comments who you'd like to see, who you'd want to see, who you think we should do. I will take them all into consideration. I will catch you guys in the next series. Peace.